Hello and welcome back. So now that we have taken a look at what ZBrush is, and we've talked about ZBrush's 2.5D world, and we've given you a glimpse into the world of sculpting, let's go ahead and shift gears. Usually we spend a bit of time going over the UI right about now when providing somebody an introductory set of videos to a particular piece of software. But I'd like for us to go ahead and get into something fun sooner than later. Does that sound good?
Well, it's nice just to jump in and do some cool stuff. And really what we're about to show you is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very coolest things about ZBrush in general.
Absolutely. So instead of going through the UI with those typical boring type videos, let's jump into a lesson on...
boring but incredibly useful.
Yes, that is true. But instead, we're going to take a look at ZSpheres, and then we're going to move into actually modeling something, or sculpting something, if you will.
Well, a little bit of both.
So this should be a lot of fun. Zach, let me go ahead and hand it over to you if you want to tell us what ZSpheres are.
Well, I'm going to just, as a quick mention, kind of an aside, while we did say we were going to be skipping over the boring stuff of going through the UI, if you really want to make ZSpheres sing, there's kind of like a ground school you need to go through.
Right.
And I have several lessons planned to walk you through the way in which ZSpheres work, how you can use them, what they're for, all kinds of little things like that. If you would like, if you just can't be bothered to go eat your vegetables, so to speak, by all means, skip ahead a few videos to where we start actually using ZSpheres to create a creature. However, if you start doing that and you're having a hard time following along because it gets a little confusing or anything like that, please remember to jump back and pay attention to these videos.
Right, but this is still some very important fundamental stuff.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to get through it as quickly and as smoothly as I possibly can. So what are we going to be covering over the next few videos? This is kind of an intro to what you're about to see. We're going to talk about what ZSpheres are. I'm going to assume at this point you have maybe heard of them, or maybe you haven't, and you don't really know even what they are. So we're going to talk about that and how they work. We're going to talk briefly about why you'd want to use them, though once you see them, you're going to be like, I don't know why you wouldn't use them. They're really the most amazing thing ever, period. Next, we're going to talk about creating and editing ZSphere models. I'm going to try to just kind of put it that way for now.
Is your tongue broke?
It is.
It really is.
And you're welcome to make fun of me for that.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry.
Yeah. Then we're going to talk about some of the special objects that you'll use with ZSpheres. So I'm going to call this...
Did you say ZSpheres?
ZSpheres.
Sweet.
I dropped the H. ZSphere techniques. How's that?
Nice. All right.
Because there are some hidden elements that they're not exactly visible. They don't necessarily jump right at you. That are absolutely amazing. And if you don't know they're there, then you're not making the most of your ZSpheres.
Right.
And then we're actually going to sculpt some stuff.
Yeah. Something cool.
Yeah. So this is what's coming up over the next few videos. Again, I'm going to try to keep these as quick and short and to the point as I can, provided I'm not tripping over my tongue too terribly much as we go. And with that, let's just go ahead and get started.
Okay.